Alright, what's up? My name's Nexi, and I. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. Kinda. No, alright, take two. How's it going? I'm Anexi. You probably figured that out by clicking on this video and seeing that my channel's name, Anexi. Well, this is an update on what the fuck have I been doing. And what have I been doing, you may be asking yourself? Well, you see here, I have... My fucking keyboard isn't working. Whatever. I have been dealing with life. So what do I mean by that? So, so when RE3 came out and I was gonna make content again from there, I just wasn't feeling. I was not in it. So basically, that was when I was working 3 to 4 days. I've been losing time at work, so obviously I was getting less money. At times it was around April. So, and then I was just dealing with family stuff at the time. Wait, no, April, May, no. March is when when I was coming back in. That's when so yes, in March, middle of March, then COVID happened, and then sweet, cool, I don't have a job. Well, cool, I was trying to find a new job anyways, but now it's even harder to find a job because I wasn't getting any job offerings at all. So I was just stuck. I was stuck in a bad mindset, and I did stream a bit, but they were just, I was playing anyway, so I just threw on the stream and it was whatever. But so it's not like I was really trying to stream. I just did it because I pressed the stream button, so to speak. Oh, wait, I actually have to say this, and I'm actually gonna edit this into the first part of the video, so future me and future me, hook us up. Hook your past self up. So I couldn't upload the Yu-Gi-Oh thing yesterday because I fixed the footage, and then I no longer have the raw footage. So I was going to I saved it. I was gonna but it was almost done. And then I was gonna finish it on Friday. So I had basically 80% on Thursday night / Friday morning because I have a terrible sleeping schedule. So both, because the footage is from my phone, so the footage is gone from my phone and gone from my computer. I don't even know how. So both the raw and the copy are gone. So I literally, every part of that is dead. The only thing I have is the audio. So unless, I just add that audio to like the images of the cards or whatever, or I just take a photo of the cards one more time and then just have it basically be a camera still. But I kind of hate that as an unboxing, so maybe I'll just do like a Twitter post or like I could do a YouTube stories of the cards. So I'll do that. I don't know when I'll get around to it, but I'll get around to it. So I'll at least do something because I really wanted to upload that. But I will say this. I did not get good cards. I barely... I made 2 decks straight from the... And then I made a 3rd deck. It was just a bunch of random cards. I think I got a total of like 200 and something. Wait, hold on. Let me do math real quick. By me doing math, I mean, let's do a calculator. This shitting keyboard. 9 plus the 2, so 11 times 3 plus 33. 33 times 3 equals 99 times 5. 495. Okay, maybe that's that was a little bit too much. So let's do 9 times 135. Yeah, 135 sounds more about right. So 42 to 80. One's 50 though. So if we take away 1, that's 45. Take away 1, that's 40. Actually, no, I added more cards to it. So my minus another 40, so that's 50. So yeah, I was able to make another deck, and then that deck also used cards that I previously had before that were just extra that couldn't really do anything. So yeah, so basically I made 2 decks, realistically. Though it is very disproportionate. It was so that theme is above YouTube. YouTube, it's up and down. Main reasons I don't try to do YouTube. It's because it's just, it kind of sucks. Like, this is when I was peak doing YouTube. When I was really trying to do YouTube. That was before high school started for me. This was before the summer going into freshman year. So that's when I was doing content. Freshman year I was doing a lot of content. And yeah, I didn't get a lot of views back then either. Most views I'd get 5, 3, 4. They had short retention. Anyway, so that sucked. But you know, it was 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It always went up. But it was, you know, I didn't care because I just really was passionate. And then the passion went away after my first computer stopped working. Now, when I say first computer, this was old like desktop. This was actually no, the first one I had was I don't know what kind of Intel computer. I don't know. The only thing I knew is it had a GTX. God, what was it? I don't even know. It wasn't a 770. Wait, was it a 7? Could have been like something like that. It was really old. It was an old office computer that my mom got from her boss because he got a new computer, didn't need it. There was issues with it that he was having, and I got it, and that's when I was really able to. That's when I was on the computer, and I just loved it because I was playing League. I was having fun with League. I had friends who I was playing League with and everything. So everything back then was perfect. Everything good was happening. It was not everything good because a lot of things weren't good then. A lot of things still aren't good. But that's besides the point. So I just did content after content after content because it was, you know, why not? Like, oh, I wanna upload League, you know, because I enjoyed playing League for whatever reason. And then, so it's like, okay, cool. I wanted to be a Let's Player. I wanted to do that kind of stuff. And then I started watching anime. Then I'm like, oh, cool. I kind of want to do the anime stuff. And this is after that computer first breaks. It was like a couple of months into my YouTube in freshman year. Holy shit. I'm looking at the old thing. And then there's also, because I'm looking back, there was also times when I didn't have internet because they weren't. My parents weren't paying the bills, so yeah, there was just a bunch of times where I had to take a break. Some break, like there's 2 months where I didn't have internet in a row, so you know. And then there was just another time where like, oh, the internet was paid, but electricity was forgot to pay it, so I gotta wait like a couple of days and shit like that. So it's just that's what slowed me down, but I kept going after that. And then sophomore year, computers break, blah blah blah. I can't do anything for YouTube for the longest time, and then finally, during Christmas time, I get another basically office computer. You know, because I only had a budget of $200, so it's like okay, I really couldn't get anything, and this was at Fry's, so you know it was overpriced. Ooh, look at them rhymes. But anyways, so I get that. I work on YouTube again. You know, I had really slow internet back then, so uploads were slow, and the computer was shit, so uploads were slow. Just processing the video was slow. Everything was slow, but I was still doing it, and it was fun. And then, but then it just it never went up, even after another year of doing YouTube. You know, nothing really went up. Nothing was going good, and then there's also where I had complications with online friends and online stuff like that. So it's like cool. So my normal life isn't going great. It's going worse actually, because also it was around the time when my sister moved back in, and then it was just a lot of bad things kept on happening. And then I look at my YouTube and I go, is it worth it to keep doing this? Is it fun? This isn't. Like I'm putting a lot of effort to it. Nothing's happening for it. There's no return for it. I'm not feeling happy when I'm doing this. So I stopped. And then after that, I stopped for like almost a whole year. Let's see. Yeah, I stopped for a whole year almost. I come back because also that computer just wasn't working. And so oh no, it's not that the computer wasn't working. I actually because this this is how bad it is. I didn't have I wanted to wait until I got a good computer. This is also another thing. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do YouTube again until I get a good computer. That didn't happen until freshman college year, where I got a job at Amazon, blah blah blah. And then, but also at the job at Amazon, it was work-related injury, but I couldn't prove that it was because of work, blah blah blah. So I couldn't get into work. I couldn't go to work. So I get fired. Blah blah blah. But I was able to get a computer again. I got at Fry's because that was the only electronic place I knew, and only electronic place my family knew. And so I went there. I got the. It's an Acer. It was an Acer, so it had a i7-7700. Not that great of a CPU, mind you. It's all OEM, so like OEM graphics card RX 480, and I also didn't know computers at that time either. So RX 480, and then shitty OEM motherboard, 8 gigs of RAM. So it was for it was the thing was fucking $800, and it was still pretty garbage. So I get that, and then that's where I come back. This is actually where I make my resurgence in in content creating. This is where I start having a Twitch channel. I do more uploads again, and then literally after 3 months after the warranty expires, I have an issue, and it was I don't know what the issue was anymore. So I can't even use that computer anymore, and it wasn't even half a year. It wasn't even a quarter of a year. So I'm back to square one. Fucking just great. And then, so it's like I had to stop content making again. So it's like, great, cool. That was shortly lived. And then, once I get another job, I get a. Before I even get a job, I'm look, because of my computer issue. I had a friend who knew computers actually, and so it's not he didn't help me learn anything realistically, but the good information he did give me was it's not worth it to buy OEM computers, like pre-built computers mainly. So this is when I learned about computers. I went to YouTube. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna learn computers, and I did it. I looked up how to build computers. What you should do and all that shit. And this was around the time that the Verge $2,000 computer happened, and all the fucking roasts that happened. Or actually, it was slightly after that. It was a couple of months after that, actually. Just to give you a time frame. So, I watch Christopher Yee's. I've watched Linus Tech Tips. I watched Gamers Nexus, because I wanted to know what was good specs, and then good specs, what was a good price. Chris Reedy taught me the price, and buying used stuff, which is actually really great for computer parts. So you can get scammed, and you can get stuff that was going to break eventually, because they had it for a long time. So always be careful. But so I learned blah blah blah. I got a computer for $400, and it was a cyber powered PC. Which, ironically enough, thinking about it now, I because I didn't watch Twitch back then too much, but like I was just on Twitch, and I was looking at H1Z, and funnily enough, it was a ninja stream, and this stream that I caught, this was around the time where those clips came in, where it's like, he yells at the kid and all that crap. But this stream, it wasn't that. It was another stream, but so it had his old username and all that. And then it was like, oh, cool, he's sponsored by Cyberpower. And I look at the sponsor, because you can see the information, and so it's like, oh, Cyberpower, get computers crap. I look at that, blah blah blah, and this is just all a tangent, just to build into the fact that I eventually got a Cyberpower PC. This one for $400 at a Ryzen 5. Forgot the C. Did it have a 2600 or was it 1600? What did it have? Honestly, could have been a 1400. Could have been. Yeah, 1400. Ryzen 5 1400. 1600, my bad. I'm not crazy. No, it was a 2600 RX 580 8 gigabyte edition armor OC. It was a B350 Tomahawk, or yeah. So it was, mid-range, but it worked, and it was amazing. And then so I stream again. I'm starting to stream. I put a couple of YouTube videos. This is where I did my. This is where I did like some of those, like the anime reactions. I was there. The Doki Doki video. It was that computer. And yeah. So I went from there. So this is, and then that. Um. Yeah. So. So I just had a lot of issues with computers. So I'm on my tech. I'm technically on my third computer. I've replaced like I placed 3 motherboards because I replaced the motherboard that the guy from the. I don't know why I originally replaced it, but I was able to get a 370 for 50. Oh, because I was gonna build my own computer, so I bought a 370X, the 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 Fatality one, G4. So I bought that one, and then so I just replaced the Tomac with that, and then eventually replaced it with a 1070. Basic. Okay, so back to actual update. Fucking tangents. I'm a tangent whore. So what about now? What am I doing now? Well, the new job that I got is the same job that later within a year, like within 10 months or 8 months actually, things weren't going great for me over there, and then it was high time I leave. And then there's also the same timeline where I feel more and more alone. More and more I felt like no matter what I did, nothing mattered. So like, this is basically, again, I'm gonna say basically a lot. So essentially speaking, I wasn't depressed. I was just in a sad, bad mental state. Because I don't like saying I was depressed, because I've never been depressed, even though technically moments literally people who are diagnosed with depression like, bro, you got more depression than me. Obviously they say slightly jokingly, and then sometimes slightly not joking, so it's like, whatever, I don't actually have it, but okay. So, but I'm slightly getting over it. I'm definitely better now. No, I'm not better, but no. But I just want to do something, especially with this outbreak where I can't go outside, and So yeah. TLDR. Realistically, not in a better mental state, but in a better mental state to do content creation. Even though I know it's gonna get like 0 views, I don't care. Again, I just want to do it. I want to get back there. Because if I can't make it into gaming as a professional, might as well try to do content. Even though I know it's not gonna be that easy, nor is it gonna be. Nor I'm gonna be good. I'm not funny. Like, I can be funny sometimes, but that's when I've gone loopy and I've been alone by myself for too long, where I have to make myself laugh because no one else is. So yeah, and just one more final thing. Thank you. Oh boy, this kind of sounds bad in terms of By the way, I just want to say thanks to Cozy Lemons, or wait, hold on. You have multiple fucking names. LemonsCozy, aka AKA, where's your other thing? Where's your other stuff? So it's Cozy Lemons, and then on Facebook, Lemon Share, which looks like, or Lemon Trash Bin. On Facebook. Thank you for the art, especially what people are seeing now, which I just use as the background because why not? You know, I'm gonna use this as part of the banner though. These are not just it for the banner. I don't know if I'm gonna get a third artist because I commissioned someone else, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a third artist to either help with the banner or make a banner, or just get them to do like add more stuff where I make the banner myself. But thanks again for the lovely art, and thank you for letting me using it. YouTube links will both be on my bio, giving credit, and in the description of this video, and also part of the pin comment. Though I'm sorry, you're only gonna get one person, 2 people maybe look at your stuff because of this. Maybe 2. You know, I'm sorry, but I mean, also you just have you have a bigger fan base than me, so shit, dude, give me, you know, shout out for shout out, you know, follow for follow, ha ha ha, whatever. Alright, this oh wait, I actually have to say this, and I'm actually gonna edit this into the first part of the video, so future me, hook us up, hook your past self up. So I couldn't upload the Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I'll leave that for the next for the story. Alright then, this is getting long. It's the next it's your boy. He's out. Peace out. Smell you later.